Christian Siriano refuses to design for Real Housewives stars. Christian Siriano gained widespread recognition after winning Season 4 of Project Runway in 2007. Following his win, he launched his own fashion line, which has become known for its inclusivity and body positivity. He is a pioneer in featuring diverse models of various ages, sizes, and abilities on the runway, but he refuses to design for the Real Housewives. Keep reading to find out why. From Project Runway to dressing Taylor Swift, Christian Siriano is arguably the biggest success story to come out of Project Runway. He won Bravo's design competition in 2007. He's since launched a fashion line that bears his name and collaborated with big companies like Lane Bryant and Nordstrom. The designer has penned several books. He returned to Project Runway and took over as mentor starting in Season 17 after Tim Gunn left to film a new fashion show with Heidi Klum for Amazon. Season 20 of Project Runway aired in 2023. Bravo has yet to reveal plans for another season, but Rotten Tomatoes has the show listed as renewed. Christian Siriano famously dressed Saturday Night Live star Leslie Jones in 2016 when no one else would. But he's also dressed some of the most famous celebrities and elites in the US. He's dressed Carrie Underwood, Kim Kardashian, former First Lady Michelle Obama, and Taylor Swift, just to name a few. But he refuses to dress the Real Housewives stars. Christian Siriano refuses to design for Real Housewives stars. The Project Runway winner was a guest on Bravo's Watch What Happens Live earlier this week. Host Andy Cohen asked the designer if he's ever dressed any of the Real Housewives stars. Christian Siriano said he maybe has in the past, but won't in the future. Why not? The gasps from the audience prompted him to double down on the accusation. They don't. One Housewives star he loves working with. There is one Real Housewives star the designer considers a repeat client. He gave a shout-out to the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, Newbie Bronwyn Newport, who just joined Season 5 of the Bravo show. Christian Siriano, the celebrated fashion designer known for his innovative designs and inclusivity in the industry, has reportedly turned his back on the glitz and drama of the Real Housewives franchise. While Siriano has dressed some of Hollywood's biggest stars, from Michelle Obama to Zendaya, sources reveal that he has made it clear he won't be crafting couture for the reality TV divas of Bravo. But why? After all, Real Housewives stars are known for their love of high fashion, statement pieces, and over-the-top glamour. They attend some of the most exclusive events, dripping in diamonds and dressed to the nines. However, insiders suggest that Siriano's decision isn't about the housewives' lack of taste or influence, but rather about the nature of the franchise itself. A history of high fashion and high drama, Siriano has long been a champion of women of all shapes, sizes, and backgrounds. From his days as a standout contestant on Project Runway to becoming one of the most sought-after designers in the industry, he's built his brand on inclusivity and artistry. While some housewives have reached out to Siriano for custom pieces, he has reportedly declined, leaving fans wondering why he's steering clear of this lucrative market. One fashion insider speculated Christian is all about class, elegance, and true fashion moments. The housewives, while entertaining, often bring unnecessary drama and controversy to the designers who work with them. That's just not his vibe. Housewives who have tried and failed to get a Siriano look. Several Real Housewives stars have openly expressed their love for Siriano's work. Dorit Kemsley from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills has been known to flaunt designer ensembles from head to toe, yet she's never been spotted in a Siriano piece. Similarly, Real Housewives of New York City alum Sandra Morgan has often spoken about her own fashion aspirations and has praised Siriano's work, but to no avail. Real Housewives of Atlanta star Marlo Hampton, who prides herself on her high fashion connections, allegedly reached out to Siriano for a custom piece, but was politely declined. According to a source close to the designer, Christian respects these women as personalities, but he's careful about who represents his brand. The Siriano standard. Unlike other designers who welcome the chaos of reality TV clientele, Siriano has been selective about his collaborations. He has dressed iconic figures such as Oprah Winfrey, Lady Gaga, and Billy Porter, all of whom align with his mission to push the boundaries of fashion while maintaining a sense of artistic integrity. Many suspect that Siriano's refusal to dress housewives is rooted in his desire to maintain control over his brand's image. Real Housewives of Atlanta star Marlo Hampton, who prides herself on her high fashion connections, allegedly reached out to Siriano for a custom piece but was politely declined. According to a source close to the designer, Christian respects these women as personalities, but he's careful about who represents his brand. The Siriano standard. Unlike other designers who welcome the chaos of reality TV clientele, Siriano has been selective about his collaborations. He has dressed iconic figures such as Oprah Winfrey, Lady Gaga, and Billy Porter, all of whom align with his mission to push the boundaries of fashion while maintaining a sense of artistic integrity. Many suspect that Siriano's refusal to dress housewives is rooted in his desire to maintain control over his brand's image. A fashion expert weighed in on the situation, saying, "The housewives can be unpredictable. One moment they're promoting your dress and the next, they're throwing wine in it. Christian is in the business of creating art, not getting caught up in reality TV theatrics." The housewives' response. Of course, the housewives aren't taking Siriano's rejection lightly. Some have thrown shade, while others have brushed it off as his loss. RHONJ star Margaret Josephs took to social media, writing, "Fashion is for everyone. Some designers just don't get that." Meanwhile, RHOBA's Lisa Rinna, who has worn pieces from some of the world's biggest designers, reportedly commented, "His dresses are cute, but I've got plenty of other options." But not all housewives have been quick to clap back. Kyle Richards, known for her love of classic, elegant fashion, defended Siriano's choice, stating, "At the end of the day, designers have to decide what's best for their brand. I respect that." Will he ever change his mind? While Siriano has stayed firm on his decision, some believe he may soften his stance over time. The world of fashion is always evolving, and with the housewives continuously expanding their influence beyond reality TV, launching their own fashion lines, appearing at major events, and even scoring covers of high-profile magazines, Siriano could eventually decide to embrace the housewives' brand of drama. However, for now, it seems that if the Bravo ladies want to rock a Siriano gown, they'll have to admire them from afar or snag one from a boutique without a custom touch. Whether or not his stance will lead other designers to follow suit remains to be seen, but one thing is clear: Siriano is staying true to his vision, housewives or not. The final verdict. Christian Siriano's decision to steer clear of the Real Housewives franchise is a bold one in an industry where visibility and social media influence often dictate sales. While some might argue that he's missing out on a powerful market, others believe his selectivity only strengthens his brand's exclusivity. As fashion continues to blend with pop culture, one thing remains certain: the housewives will continue to dazzle in designer duds, just mapped from Christian Siriano. And in the grand scheme of fashion feuds, this one is as stylishly scandalous as they come.